Hi, everyone, and welcome to the HSP Awakening Virtual Summit. I'm Jen,
And I'm Josh.
and we cannot wait to have you with us for the next 5 days. Boy, are you in for a treat! We have some of the most amazing HSP experts from around the world. We have doctors, researchers, scientists, coaches, and consultants, and we cannot wait for you to hear their amazing stories and their amazing wisdom. So, I actually found out I was a HSP about 2 years ago, and that's how I connected with the lovely Josh. I went in search of my people on LinkedIn and found Josh actually in a group for INFJs. We're both INFJs, and we connected. And earlier on this year, my intuition told me that I had to do a summit like this because I really wanted other people to figure out if they are a HSP or how to navigate it and how to realize that their sensitivity is the superpower. And so the summit was born. And then my intuition told me to reach out to Josh and ask him to be my co host. And as crazy as this sounds, we had never met. We've actually only met today recording this. We had met on LinkedIn and we DM'd each other, and I really enjoyed his content. And I just thought, oh, this is the guy for me. So that's something that we have as HSPs, our strong sense of intuition. And I think to a non HSP, that might sound a little bit left field that I just went out and asked a speaker to co host a summit with me. But if I didn't lean into that HSP kind of superpower of intuition, this summit wouldn't be happening today. So I just wanted to quickly get Josh on and he can tell you a little bit about himself and the 5 amazing daily teams we have lined up for you folks.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Jen. I love the origin story of the summit and just the way that everything's come together. And you're absolutely right. It was just, this interesting connection we had, I think, from the start. And I think it was a little bit of interacting in the comments on some of my posts and obviously loving all of your content and just trying to absorb everything I could and learn more about how to market on LinkedIn in a way that feels human, in a way that feels natural. Because for so long I thought, I'm an HSP, but I have to set that aside and fit into this box because this is how everyone else is teaching it. And you're very much like, no, bring yourself and your full self, and people will love that. And you show and tell people exactly how to do that. So there was an innate connection, like you said, being INFJs, I think, and being highly sensitive people. There's an immediate kinship in
Yeah.
general, but especially just I think in the value both of us were providing and in the way we were saying things in a little bit different way. There was definitely an instant appeal there. And then when you did reach out, I was just flattered and also a little overwhelmed. And I remember messaging you back and saying, that sounds amazing and I want to help, but I don't know if I have the right skill sets to be a part of this. You're going to have to walk me through step by step. And you really have. And that's the way that the summit has come together is absolutely incredible. Like you said, I mean, the speakers we've got are my dream team of highly sensitive people and then some that I didn't even know before the summit. And so it's an event that I would love to tune into just in general. But being a part of it and helping you make it come together has just been a dream come true and just an absolute blast. And so I appreciate you inviting me along on this journey, and I'm excited for everyone to see what we've put together for them and to really get to know us better and the speakers as well, because there are just absolutely incredible and brilliant minds behind the interviews and the sessions, and I know that everybody who tunes in will walk away with something valuable. And so, on that note, as far as the themes go, we have our 5 daily themes: learn, grow, sell, lead, and thrive. And those just basically describe the sessions of that day. So, there's a day where we'll talk about the HSP brain and a lot of, just helping you understand more of what it means to be a highly sensitive person and how to how to embrace that. The next day, grow, we actually there's a couple of sessions where they're going to talk about being a highly sensitive parent or parenting a highly sensitive child or raising a highly sensitive boy. And so there's just so much good stuff on that day as well. The third day we get to do something a little bit different, and we're going with the theme of sell, which is all about how do you market yourself and your business as a highly sensitive person in a way that does feel natural and aligned and brings out your energy instead of feeling like it's pulling out your energy or absorbing your energy. And so there's a ton of wisdom and also just insights that I feel like many of us would not get on our own for 5 to 10 years in business, and yet you can get them all that day from the amazing speakers who are sharing from their experience, the good and the bad, and giving you kind of a shortcut to how to build your business in an HSP friendly way. Then we've got lead, and I think that one's great because there are so many misnomers about highly sensitive people, and the thought that, well, highly sensitive people are quiet and meek and shy, and that's not the case at all. And ultimately, our innate empathy makes us incredible leaders and gives us incredible gifts that can be used for any sort of leadership, whether that's thought leadership or leadership within a company. And last, we have thrive. And so there's an element of self-care to that, how to take care of yourself, how to keep your battery charged for all those things that you want to embrace in life. And there's also just the element of what does a thriving HSP life look like for each of us, and how do we get to the point where we're living that every single day. And you'll find some incredible insights on that day for those purposes. And so I think that pretty much sums up the nature of the summit, the themes that we're going to cover. Jen, do you have some housekeeping to go over for everybody?
Yeah, thanks for that. Well, we're on a platform that's called Hey Summit, and similar to Zoom, there will be a comment box below each of the speakers' talks. Because you're logged in as yourself, you should hopefully, hopefully see your name when you do a comment. If you don't, if there are any glitches, you might want to troubleshoot and actually type your name in manually, just so we know who's doing the comments. I know in previous summits there've been the odd glitch where it's shown up as speaker as attendee, and we really want to know who you are, and we want you to engage as much as you can with each other and to connect with the speakers. Don't be shy, reach out to them. They really want to connect with you. The HSP community is amazing, as Josh has said, so don't be shy, reach out and connect with each other as well. You might want to go back even to the LinkedIn event page, and if you need a link to that, just send me a DM and check out the people who've signed up there, because it's a great networking opportunity. And I promise you, your experience on LinkedIn will be so much nicer, so much better if you connect with more HSPs. I promise you, your feed will change and your just whole experience of the platform will change. And I dare say your life will change. So definitely connect with the speakers, follow them if you're not ready to connect to them yet. You might want to actually also follow the hashtag. So I'm just going to quickly show that on the screen. It's HSP Awakening Summit. So if you are on LinkedIn, if you put that into the search bar, you'll see any posts from any of the speakers or anyone at the conference, the summit. And if you feel like you're enjoying the summit, you've got something out of a session and you want to do a post, do tag obviously the speaker in, also tag in myself and Josh. And if you put that hashtag, we can all find it and we can all engage and support each other. I think the last bit of housekeeping really is the replays, just to let you know. So hello to people watching on replay. You're going to have access to them until October 19th. It was meant to be for just a week, so I've done it for just under 2 weeks, because we really want you to get the most out of this. This, for me, and Josh, over the summer, we have been working hard on this, and it's felt like I have gone to HSP University, and I really wish I had seen this summit myself probably about 30 years ago. So I promise you're not going to want to miss any of the sessions. You might think, oh, they're not for me. I'll give you an example. I'm not a parent, okay, so I don't have HSP children, but actually interviewing the amazing ladies Genevieve and Kate, it actually reminded me of me when they were talking about the children. I was like, that is me, and I actually took away stuff from those sessions. So there are nuggets and everything, and I'm just going to show a cheesy prop. You're going to get a lot of these during the week, I promise you are. So definitely get your pens, your notebooks out, and you're probably going to want to watch some of the sessions twice, because there is so much good information in there. I promise there's so many pearls of wisdoms. These speakers are amazing. So I can't think I think that's everything on the, yeah, one last thing. When you are on the Hey Summit platform, you're going to have three tabs really when you're logged in. You're going to see the schedule, you're going to see the speakers, but you're also going to see a tab called perks. So do definitely check out all of them, but the perks tabs will be full of great, amazing free resources from the speakers, like amazing checklists, lead magnets, videos, ebooks. Do check them out. And there are going to be a few giveaways from the speakers as well. So do check them out. There's just so much amazing information in there that the speakers have donated. And yeah, if you're, confused about schedule, click on the schedule link, and then the speakers, do connect with them, do read up on them. They are amazing. So I think that's it. Do you think I've left out anything else, Josh?
No, I think we covered everything. So I just wanted to take a second and thank everyone for being here. Like you said, whether you're here live with us, whether you are here for the replays, we're just glad that you're here. And like Jen said, the goal of this, is to raise awareness around this subject. And so, we want to, if you know of somebody else who's highly sensitive, please make sure you share this with them. Pass it along to your family, your friends, your kids. Just have them sit down and watch some sessions with you, but just really make the most of this, because there is so much value, so much wisdom and insight here. And I believe everyone who attends will be blown away by what's covered by the experts that we found to share on the summit. But yeah, so if you will share it with the people you know, and also just like Jen said as well, take advantage of this chance to expand your HSP community on LinkedIn and in life. And especially if there's a speaker whose summit or whose session resonates with you, be sure to follow up with them. Be sure to comment, but also go connect with them on LinkedIn. All of our speakers are there on LinkedIn. Send them a DM or a connection request. Just let them know how you came across their material. And that's also a great way, if you have some questions after a certain session, send those over to that speaker, and they'll be happy to follow up with you and build that relationship. And it's just an incredible way for all of us to get to know one another better. And so make sure you take advantage, not just of sitting back and watching, but engaging and really making the most of it in the future as well. And also, in the meantime, if at any point you have questions specific to the hosting side of it that Jen or I can answer, feel free to find us on LinkedIn and send us a DM, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions and guide you through that process. If there's anything confusing happening along the way, or anything else that we can help you with, feel free at any time to send us a DM, and we'll do what we can for you.
Brilliant. So that's it, folks. Just sit back, maybe grab a pen and paper, cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever is your typical glass of wine, whenever you're watching it, and enjoy the summit. There are roughly 5 sessions each day, and they're on the hour, so you should have breaks in between. We didn't want to put in too much each day, because our brains are like supercomputers, and you're going to learn a bit more about that. So yeah, enjoy them. Let us know if you're loving them. And we want to hear from you. And we are going to see you again, obviously, for our own respective sessions. And you're going to see us in lots of interviews as well throughout the summit. And then we're going to see you again at the very end. And we cannot wait to see how you've got on, and see you again on Friday. So thanks, folks. We'll see you soon.